I'm not a desk guy. Like, I'm just not. I'm a jeans and t-shirt kind of person. A lot of people, they want to step out of the field as fast as possible. But that's what gets me excited. You know, the road not traveled, I love that road not traveled. When I was a young adult, I basically started with a family business, but I decided that I didn't want to have that stigma of something was given to you. I wanted to kind of make my own path instead of following with the family business. And all of a sudden, I got handed a business card. I decided to give that a call, and I did my entire interview basically over the phone while the gentleman was driving. And I came in and I paid for my exam and I failed it. And then I failed it a second time, and then I failed it a third time. I finally went back and did it the last time and I passed the exam. And from that point on, it's been a pretty good roller coaster. It started off very, very slow to the point where I was actually losing money. And I was actually working with another gentleman at the time. And I was basically using him as a crutch. He would do a lot of the presenting and I would do the paperwork, and we did that because I wasn't good at my job and I didn't know my scripts 100%, and I wasn't confident in product knowledge, and it wasn't very good for me. After about 6 months, it wasn't good for him and his family life either, so he ended up leaving. But the problem is I still wasn't confident with what I was presenting with the clients. And that confidence showed when I was in the home, so I was not selling. And at that point, I kind of decided that I wasn't gonna let anybody dictate my future. So if everybody's being successful on being 100% on script, then I was gonna be 100% on script. So it's one of those things where once I get like hooked on something, I get hooked on it. It's kind of like tunnel vision. And then from that point on, it just became a numbers game. So the competition side of me always wanted to be one of the top in our office. And I just kept working at it, and I kept working at it. It's really nice to be able to have all the toys and the bells and whistles, but that's the biggest reward that AIL has done, is to be able to provide for my family. The bikes is a blast, but you want to be smooth on a bike, right? It's the same thing with AIL. When you're in a home and presenting, you want to be smooth and confident. It's all about quality. So it's kind of, they go hand in hand in the way you look at it, with being on the track and quality of business with AIL. I love pushing myself, but pushing it past where anybody else would push it. Like, why not live to the extreme that you can do? I want to push and get better on the bikes, and same thing with AIL.